Why is that not? Why is that not? I have to go this way here. There we go. Hey, folks. This is Chris in Wrightsville, Pennsylvania. It's time for the arrival of. Let me just turn around. There we go. Here they come, folks. The world famous is coming down the street here in Wrightsville, Pennsylvania. Escorted by law enforcement. Here comes the king. There they are, folks. They have a team of 8. 6 come out to pull the wagons, and then 2 get arrested each time they're doing it. There they are. World famous Clydesdales. First used at the end of Prohibition to popularize and promote the sale of Budweiser once Prohibition had been lifted in 1933. Sorry, I said 6 and 8. It's actually 8 and 10. Team of 8 Clydesdales right there, pulling the Budweiser wagon. Look at the gorgeous tack that they're wearing, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely stunning. And there, of course, is the Doberman up on the Clydesdale. Kind of a cool job to ride a wagon up there. All these Clydesdales pulling it for you. Trainers attending to the horses, wiping their mouth down. It's kind of warm out here. About 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That ought to get you up about 28 Celsius, folks. Everybody wants to get a selfie with the Clydesdales. Stunning horses, all standing about 18 hands or taller. See, the shrimps are up here in the front.
Has to be hot today. Yesterday was nice and cool.
Yeah.
And today it's hot.
Famous Budweiser Clydesdales. Draft horses extraordinaire. Representing Anheuser-Busch Brewing Company, the Clydesdales. A tradition for nearly a century, first brought out at the end of Prohibition to celebrate the return of alcohol to the United States to promote the sale of beer. After most breweries in America were shuttered by the constitutional amendment which ended alcohol for Prohibition. Finally restored in 1933, and the Budweiser Clydesdales made their appearance.
What year was that?
1933. Here in Wrightsville, Pennsylvania. Everybody's trying to get a selfie. People very respectful and considerate, but get your photos, folks. Rare chance. The Clydesdales go on tour 300 days each year. It's quite a grueling schedule for them. Team of 10. You see 8 of them here. Just taking a pause here. Catch their breath. I think the trainers are as hot as the horses are. Rather warm today. See the famous Anheuser-Busch logo on the front of their tack, on the bridle there. Stunning tack that these horses wear, absolutely gorgeous. You can notice the trademark socks that each of them have.
Look at that.
Well, as soon as they get going here, folks, we're on a short halt. Once they get going, we'll trail them for a bit, get some more of this live broadcast here. And the street is full of people, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone gathered up here, waiting to get started again. Of course, you can hear the eponymous Budweiser advert in the background, the king of beers. Inspired by Budvar in the Czech Republic. Budweiser, one of the major brands of Anheuser-Busch. August Busch, who started his brewing country over a century ago. Of course, brewing was a major tradition here in the United States, with up to 40% of America's population of German descent for much of our history. Breweries were throughout the eastern United States, up to the Mississippi, Milwaukee, famous for beer, Baltimore, Philadelphia, all famous for German beers brewed by German Americans. And then Prohibition put the kibosh on that. Many of the large breweries went out of business. And then they came back, and now they make this horrible carbonated American beer, which violates the Reinheitsgebot and is barely worth drinking, to be honest. Go back and get a closer look at the wagon that they're pulling, which has cartons or cases of Budweiser on it. The Dalmatian, the famous Dalmatian up there, he's got a bridle of his own. You can see that. Quite warm, folks, hence the long pause here. The beautiful bows tied in their tails, keep the tails from swinging in the air. Well, I don't know if it's weather, folks, but the break seems to be a little bit longer than they advertised here. Waiting for them to get started once again. Gonna have to work all these people out of the street when they do get started. Hey folks, Chris here in central Pennsylvania, Wrightsville, just below the Veterans Memorial Bridge right behind me here. And we're outside the Burning Bridge Tavern, which is located here just next to the Susquehanna River. It's the Budweiser Clydesdales on tour here in Pennsylvania. They've been here for a week in York County, eastern York County, adjacent to the Susquehanna River. And they are doing a parade today here in Wrightsville, just waiting for them to get started. It's quite warm. Temperatures climb compared to the last couple of days. It's got to be in the mid-80s here now, so just waiting for them to get started. They're on an intentional pause at the moment. This little break here to let the horses calm down and cool down a little bit. And I think we'll get started here sometime soon. So in the meantime, I just thought I'd bring you up to speed. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your support. Be sure to smash the like button. And if you haven't been here before and you're just discovering because you found the search terms Budweiser and Clydesdales, I ask that you become a subscriber. Here we go. We're getting ready to get started, folks. It's time. And we are ready to start once again. They clear the street out for the Clydesdales. You see the staff wearing their Budweiser shirts. Here we go. All right, folks, parade ready to get started once again as they clear the streets. They've got a police escort. 8 Clydesdale draft horses, most of them 18 hands high, quite large. Famous socks you can see there on each of these Clydesdales. Beautiful creatures. Immaculate tack they're wearing. Absolutely stunning. World famous are the Budweiser Clydesdales. And here we go, folks. That woke the horses up. They're ready. Look at them. Chomping at the bit, literally. Here we go. And away they go. The Budweiser Clydesdales.
like right here, like.
Yeah, it's a challenge keeping ahead of them there, folks. Now they'll be turning around here shortly, folks, and go back down to the park we just passed, just next to the Susquehanna riverfront. World famous Budweiser Clydesdales in central Pennsylvania. Well, hey folks, this is Chris in Wrightsville, central Pennsylvania, York County, next to the Susquehanna River. That was the Budweiser Clydesdales, world famous Clydesdales. They're not finished, they're just going down to turn around right now, and they're going to come back here and go to the park just next to the river landing here in Wrightsville. Well, folks, on a day in which constitutionalism and the rule of law returns to America with the striking down of the unconstitutional abomination from the activist Burger Court in 1973, Roe versus Wade struck down and constitutionality returns to the United States, sending those decisions back to the individual states and four territories. We see here a piece of Americana that is a result of the repeal of an invalid constitutional amendment causing prohibition in America. When that was repealed in 1933, Budweiser put together this team of Clydesdales to promote the sale of beer as Anheuser-Busch came back from the depths of prohibition to begin selling alcohol again here in America. And that's kind of what's going on. I apologize for your chat comments. I cannot see them. It is very bright out here, as you may be able to figure out from me squinting. So my apologies for that. But folks, absolute brilliant piece of Americana. I'm going to wait for them to come back. And so got a few more minutes here, but I cannot see your chat. I see it coming up, but the text is difficult to see. It's very bright here, bright sunshine here. I'm wearing a press vest in case you're wondering. That's why the vest here is because I was walking on the street here so I wouldn't be accosted by law enforcement, knowing that I was doing something legitimate. I hope that you've enjoyed this stream. Please give us a like, folks. It doesn't cost you anything but a moment of your time to smash the like button. Feel free to leave a comment behind. Really do appreciate it in the video. You can still hear them. They're just right down here. They've stopped. In fact, maybe I'll just advance towards them They're on another pause here, and we'll go up and join the Budweiser Clydesdales once again. But let me get the camera turned around here, folks, and we'll continue on. All right, there you go. So let's go ahead and trail behind them. They've stopped up just a little bit further down the street here. Pretty good crowd has come out today for the Clydesdales. They are a trademark symbol of Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch. Of course, Anheuser-Busch is the brewing company that owns the Budweiser brand, along with many others, including Busch Beer. For those tuning in late, the Budweiser Clydesdales tour 300 days a year. Quite a schedule for them. They have a team of 10, 8 pull the wagon, and 2 get a day off. So earlier we did a short with the 2 Clydesdales, including Admiral and Merlin, who had the day off. And you can imagine what this is for, to clean up the poo. So you see they're completely soaked on the backside there. It's quite a warm day out here, folks. Quite a warm day. Stunning horses, are they not? I'd say they're my second favorite draft horse. I really like Belgians. Belgians are pretty amazing. But of course, the Budweiser Clydesdales are iconic and world-known, world-renowned. Once again, for those tuning in late, the Budweiser Clydesdales first came about in 1933 as a response to the end of Prohibition, as Budweiser tried to promote the sale of alcohol around the country. Quite exciting, as we repealed Prohibition back in 1933. A little bit before most of our time, I'd say, 1933. I don't think anybody here is from 1933, especially in this heat. But the Clydesdales, famous for pulling the Budweiser wagon, but also for their socks, lovely socks they've got on them. A very specific characteristic of which Clydesdales can be part of the Budweiser crew. So this is second halt we've seen here. You can see if you look there towards the back, that second row, quite soaked, picking up a lot of heat out here. And they're wearing blinders. Check out the tack they're wearing. It's stunning tack, ladies and gentlemen. Gorgeous tack. You can see the Anheuser-Busch symbol on their backs and also on the blinders that they're wearing and on the front of the tack. And then you also see these gorgeous mantles that they've got with the Anheuser-Busch eagle on top of each of them. Absolutely stunning. And they're on another halt here. This last one lasted for about 10 minutes, folks. So we'll see how long this one lasts. But let me move to a vantage point here. Yeah, everybody wants to get in and get a picture with the Budweiser Clydesdales. Let me go back here in the shade and maybe I can read some of the chat comments if there's any comments coming up. Are there any? Hey, there's Erica and Mr. Punisher, Debaram, Pendo. Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's well. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast of the Anheuser-Busch Clydesdales. Piece of Americana that they haven't yet destroyed and taken away from us. Give them time, they'll try. Oh, sacrilege. Somebody has a inflatable bouncy house Coors Light across the street. And Budweiser Clydesdales out here. That is sacrilege. Attachment to animals is fascinating, given that humans as a species becoming more and more detached from natural environment. More urbanization, more people growing up away from the countryside, away from wildlife. If animals are about ready to take off here, folks, here we go. The Clydesdales ready to take off again. Second halt we've seen here. And here they go. Well, folks, there you have it, live from Wrightsville, Pennsylvania, York County, next to the Susquehanna River. This is Chris for Chris Wyatt Reports on the Anheuser-Busch Africa channel. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate the support. Be sure to give us a smash the like button, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and look forward to a few shorts with the Budweiser Clydesdales coming up. But for now, this will conclude the live stream, and there are a lot of people out here, folks, lining side streets in this rather small town along the Susquehanna River in central Pennsylvania. But thanks a lot for the support. We'll catch you here next time. And as I said, please smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber and you're just discovering this for the first time, understand that the socialist fascists at YouTube shadow banned this channel, and you got to help us overcome that. So thank you very much for your support, and we'll catch you here tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day. It's Curry Cup final. The Griquas versus the Pumas from Kimberly. First time in 52 years that the Griquas will be in a Curry Cup final. Talk about historic, it's epic. And it's not a Curry Cup final with the usual suspects of the Bulls or Western Province, but actually it's the Griquas versus the Pumas from Kimberly tomorrow live. And with the South African fascist government of the angry, naughty children having removed all restrictions over COVID, it can be full capacity, and we expect to see a full crowd in Kimberly tomorrow for the Curry Cup final. Once again, folks, this is Chris from Wrightsville, Pennsylvania on the Susquehanna River with the Budweiser Clydesdales. Thanks a lot. Take care, folks. God bless.